How do you neutralize a tenacious pass rush like the Houston Texans have? You get rid of the ball quickly. And while May had his shortest air yards per completion of the entire season, short throws doesn't always mean short gains. The Patriots use a concept called slant flat, various combinations of them to lead to several explosive plays and 2 touchdowns. Let's talk about those right now.
Enjoy these playoff wins, and I gotta just keep on giving our guys a chance to make plays, and I like our chances when with those guys in those locker room.
Super proud of them, super proud of this team. On to the next.
The first play we're going to break down is the first touchdown for the Patriots in this game against the Texans. It was a long catch and run from Pop Douglas on 4th down, and it was a variation of a staple concept in the NFL, and really in just in football in general, called slant flat. There's different variations, and the Patriots got to several of those in this game. We're going to talk about them. So on this 4th down, the Patriots are motioning Pop Douglas across the formation to get a man zone tell. While nobody travels with him, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not man coverage, because the Texans are in a coverage called cover 0. So while this looks like there's a 2-high structure with these 2 safeties, these 2 safeties are actually going to be man-to-man on each of the slot receivers for the Patriots. There is Jalen Petrie, who looked like he might be in coverage over there, blitzing off the slot, man across the board, no safeties deep, cover 0. On the snap of the ball, we're going to see that this is a slant flat concept to one side of the ball. So we're going to have 2 slants on this one because it's the trip side, and the running back, Ramondre Stevenson, is going to run a flat. So that is the double slant with flat on this side of the ball. What you're trying to do is create a little bit of muck for these defenders to run through, give a quick answer to the quarterback, and attack leverage. And really, just like how it played out here, one missed tackle or one missed play of the ball can pop out into a big play for the offense. Ball is snapped. You see the linebacker crossing face right here, creating muck again for the defenders to try and sort through. Again, attacking leverage. You have the 2 slants working across, and Douglas does a great job of coming down with this ball. I mean, the safety almost makes a great play. Drake May puts it on him, and boom, it's a catch and run for a touchdown. The first score for the Patriots in this game and then this win. Now, that's not the only time that the Patriots got to slant flat. Again, it's a stable concept. You might see it a couple times in the game, but they got to it multiple times in the first half against the Texans trying to get rid of the ball quickly. This is going to be a 2x2 version on the 2-man concept over here. You're going to have the flat and you're going to have the slam. While the last iteration was 4th down, a gotta have it type play, this one's 2nd down, an early down. So we get to see little variations on this play. So we'll see a play action iteration of slant flat, but we also see cover 6 from the Texans here. What's cover 6? Cover 6 is cover 2 to one side and cover 4 to the other side. So we have the cover 4 side down on the bottom and the cover 2 side here at the top. See the play action? Drake May does a great job with his eyes here to the outside. So when this hook defender, Petrie, comes down, it creates a huge void for the slant right here to be attacked. May hits it right in stride, leads to a big gain. Kayshon Boutte.
Wide open is Boutte. Kayshon Boutte makes a move and takes it inside the 30.
Now this is just a couple plays later on the same drive, and it's another catch and run to Kayshon Boutte, another explosive gain. And explosive in the passing sense, it's 15 yards or more gained on a pass play, but this is what Next Gen Stats uses. Now this version, again, is going to be a 3-man version of slant flat. And this time it's going to be involving a bubble instead of a flat. Kind of plays out the same way. A bubble and flat can be looked as twins of each other, as they're very similar routes and are trying to affect the defense in the same way. So when Kyle Williams runs the bubble, and then 2 slants from Kayshon Boutte and Hunter Henry. Also, we're going to have Austin Hooper as the lone receiver over here. So this is technically a 1x3 formation. We saw a couple 2x2s. This is 1x3. What's 1x3? That means a tight end is the lone receiver. If that was a wide receiver as the isolated guy, it'd be a 3x1 formation variation. What the Patriots are trying to do is get a man zone tell, and also they're trying to waste a corner, a very good corner in Derek Stingley on Austin Hooper, who's just going to block here. And Stingley's not going to have anything to do, so he just ends up just doing nothing on this whole backside of the play. So this plays out, you see the bubble, you see the 2 slants, and boom, it's another catch and run, putting the Patriots into scoring range inside the 10-yard line.
Perfect throw from Drake May, and a gain of 18.
Those 2 Boutte catch and runs came on the same drive, and that drive was capped off by a Stephon Diggs touchdown that came right after those plays. Same exact concept, same drive, another big play for the Patriots. So we're going to have a tight end right here, Hunter Henry. We're going to have 3 receivers over here. Now, if you remember, 1x3 formation. Stephon Diggs is going to motion across into a tight split. There's the safety traveling with him. Okay, that's a man coverage indicator. You can see the safety motion across Jalen Reed, and you're going to see the little, see that? See that little push right there, what he's trying to do is tell Lassiter to bump out. Again, you want to guard like bodies, corners on which wide receivers, safeties on tight ends. And that motion right before the snap, this close split, causes just a little consternation from the Texans defense. So even though they've run this play several times on the same drive, you're still able to pop for a touchdown because you just get that little window dressing to make things pop. So we're gonna have a flat from Henderson, a slant from Hunter Henry, a slant after he widens by Stephon Diggs. Now that's gonna play out. We have defenders getting caught in the muck, just like we've seen on these 3-man versions of double slants with the flat. And then we're gonna have Drake May spotting the ball, Stephon Diggs making a great catch, scoring a touchdown for the Patriots again in the first half.
The catch! The touchdown! Diggs!
So that's 4 times they ran slant flat, which is called in West Coast offenses dragon, which you have seen is, again, it's a core concept we've seen for decades now in the NFL, at the NFL level. And the Patriots executed with a lot of nice window dressing from Josh McDaniels to pop these plays open.